How's it going, everyone? My name is Juanico and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tutorial on how to do basic edits in DaVinci Resolve. So this will be a basic video on how to do some simple, just basic edits and how to use the edit menu / window of DaVinci Resolve coming up. Okay guys, so I'm going to move this to the face cam up in the corner, and now you can see we are at the edit page. This is the edit page of DaVinci Resolve. I have some media things selected up there, so this is not how to basically start DaVinci Resolve. This is how to edit once you have your media in, how to edit DaVinci Resolve, and some tips on like basic edits and transitions. So now we see we have our thing up. This is actually from the Splixio. It's kind of cool. So something you can do is you can drag it directly into your timeline, or say I don't want to use all of this video. So when you see it in this element viewer window, you can start playing through it. As you can hear my clap. Okay, I want to start it there. So what you're going to do is you are going to right click, mark in, and say I go like, I don't know, maybe here, and then I click, boom, mark out. So that means that's selected. That will come into my timeline. When I click, hold, as you probably see, drag in, it will come up, and you can put it in. And perfect. Now it's not the whole video. It ends where I wanted it to end. If we go all the way to the end, and we play this, so that's exactly where it's going to end right here. See? So it ends exactly the same area, as that's a basic way of bringing in media if you don't want to bring in the whole entire thing. Very simple, very intuitive and easy to use. This is coming at you because my last video was how to do overlay. For instance, the inspector allows you to do, once you select, come on, there we go, it selected this. So let's bring back the inspector. So basically it selected my window, or my face that I have up right now. So now I can go through, you can zoom, position, rotation angle. I don't exactly know, these are very complicated, so these you might not end up using. So something like crazy like that, that's impressive actually. So you can do that, or wait, let's go back to 0. Perfect. Or you can make it very easy by flipping it side to side or flipping it up and down. So very easy like that. As you guys can see, there's the picture in the background. Pretty cool. So you know that now. So that is a basic edit tool, and the inspector is very complicated. That's something you might want to, figure out in your own time. But it is definitely a cool tool, and you guys might find yourself using that, and maybe you like it. So that is the inspector. Let's see, metadata. Oh yeah, that's like, it's more complicated stuff. That's not for basic. So let's click on this. So the basic edits thing here is you can trim. So we select and we can trim it in. So now it gets rid of that. It's black and it comes in. So say like I want it to trim right up to there. So boom, and I trim it right up there. Very easy. That's the trim tool. Starts right there. Okay, very easy. So now the little mouse is, as it would be, that's your selector tool. So if you try and move anything with these other tools, it's not going to do anything. This allows you to move the thing, edit the volume, and do other things like that. Move this. And the razor tool looks exactly like an old-fashioned razor. You basically just bring down, and it shows that little line. And over that line, very simple, we click it, and boom. Now, if you try and move the thing away, you're going to end up cutting it again. So you don't want to do that. you want to go back up to selector, and then you can end up moving it back. You can, again, trim it. Very easy. Bring that in, see? So, again, you can't move stuff with the trimming tool. So bring that in. That's some basic edits. You can overlay, like you can put it over, so then it just cuts into it. So, pretty easy. That's a simple thing. Let's go over some basic, as in the last video I went over how to put your overlay over gaming. Let's go over some basic overlays with some basic pictures. So, when it says let's get onto the game, maybe I want to put my, what used to be, this is a while ago, used to be my, my channel art, this crazy face of mine. You click on it, boom, it takes over. So, if you guys have watched the other video, you probably know you want to go over here, and you want to click transform. Let's get rid of the inspector so it's not taking up. We want to go over here. The transform is selected, so we can grab the corner and we can make it small. Leave it. And yeah, bring that back out. One thing you want to make sure is I was transforming the video behind it, video 1. This guy, you always want to make sure you selected this one. You want to make sure it's selecting the correct thing that you want to transform, then we can bring it in. And boom, it brings it down. You can move it, you can crop it. So that is basically the edit tool. The dynamic zoom, I don't think is a basic edit tool. I think it's something bigger and that you guys don't really have to worry about. So boom. That's another basic, and you gotta know that, because when you want to say like, oh, hey, by the way, check out this, and you want to like point to something or point over there, you want something to come up, boom, that's exactly how you do it. You transform, you make it smaller, and you bring it to where you want it. Very simple. You can also do that with video. For instance, if I selected this again, and I want to mark in, okay, then look, mark out. Very simple. Drag it in, drag it on top. So the same thing you can do with this. Of course, it's on the way. It's over that, so we gotta select it. Go to inspector, flip it like that, and then make it correct way. And then what we'll do is we'll make it small. So then, oh, it looks so cool. It's like it's mirroring me. That's creepy. Oh, that's awesome. And then you can just put it up in the corner however you want it. So you can have 2 videos. This is lagging because it's like, wow, that's a lot of stuff, and the recording software. But that's very simple. You can put 2 videos, like for instance in my tips about DaVinci Resolve, I pointed and a video came up. That's how I do it. Very, very simple. That is basically the basic edits page. Now let's move on to transitions very quickly. So a lot of these are like crazy. You have text, you have OpenFX, which is like basic effects. We'll use that in a later video. Then you have audio effects. We'll also use that in a later video. So you can basically go through. I'm not going to go through all of them because there's a lot of them. The one I use a lot is barn door. You see that on my outro. You can drag it in. You can, when you zoom in, that's the zoom bar. You can basically come over here and you can adjust where it goes. You can also inspect that so you can change stuff. Border. So for instance, see, you have a border there. You can make a different color. All this kinds of stuff, and it would look cool because, but that's cool. So that's pretty much it. When you do it, it'll basically run as a transition, and it will show up, and then see, kind of splits the original video to show, boom, I'm here. So you guys can test out other things. I'm not going to go through all of them. That's pretty much it for that. Let's move on real quickly, go over videos. So you have video 1, video 2, video 3. So basically, locking is so that you can, if you lock this in place, you lock the whole thing. You can go down to audio. That was video 2. You can go to audio 2. Come here, audio 2. And you can, for instance, delete audio if it goes with a video that you don't want it. That will come up when my next video where I say how to add music into your videos. So wait for that to come up and I'll show more about that. But that's cool. And that's how you lock down videos so they can't be edited and they can't be moved. So you can do that with any of it and anything else like that. If you find that you can't drag a video in, very easy. You right click over here, add track or add tracks. I usually add tracks and it will say video and audio. You just hit save. I don't need to because I don't need to do that. So that's pretty much all, guys. That is the basic edits tutorial of DaVinci Resolve. I hope you guys like this. Make sure to go check out 2 of my other tutorial videos, because those are very cool. They will show you how to do a green screen and how to do a gaming overlay that I did yesterday, so make sure to go watch that video. Very cool, and I hope it helped you do whatever you need to do for your editing and making it more advanced and professional. That is why my tutorials are here. So have a great day, guys. Make sure to click like and make sure to subscribe. Have a great day. Adios.